Just a natural, talented scorer. He beats you in so many different ways. What I like most about his numbers, they go up in the postseason.
Now, here's McDaniels. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Mitchell.
The block.
Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Doncic outside. Here's Barnes. Toronto grabs the miss.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Oh, for 3, not the start they're looking for.
And it's Leonard with the jam.
And that's the connection Leonard has with his guys. Knows when to go for that alley-oop.
It's LeBron with the drive. Makes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's McDaniels. No good on the quick 3. Here's Harden on the wing. Mr. Williamson kicks it out to LeBron.
Come on, bro. You got to stay close.
Cracks in the tray. James has got 5 points so far.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a 3-point basket.
Here's Doncic. Releases from the wing and drills it.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's LeBron. And the shot goes in. James has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 1. And with this score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limits. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And, David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Horrible.
Athletic move by Harden. Okay, I see you throwing it down on top of the defense.
The 3 for Doncic. Rebound by the Raptors.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court. 2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Harden. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Back to Mitchell. And there's the try. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And we know Mitchell can get up and throw it down with the best of them, especially when he's attacking full speed.
Ball with the bucket.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Harden.
You're gonna get a like, bro, I'm saying.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, I'm not a system player, I am the system?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Here's the Raptors with the ball. They're on a 16-5 run here. LeBron with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. There's the three. And James Harden, good for three. Harden's got 6.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Back to ball. Screen by Siakam. And ball is good for 3.
And he wasted no time getting those points back. Great response from Ball.
LeBron outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
No,
23 seconds
bro.
left in the first quarter. Takes it out to Siakam. Back to Ayton. 5 to shoot.
Foul me.
That one drops for him. 9 seconds left here in the first quarter. James looking it over. Over Siakam. They're scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Raptors lead by 5.
The Raptors, 19.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Raptors?
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Left side, Maxey. Reeves outside. And 2 free throws coming up.
What?
Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
The activity of Reeves is constant, and it helps him get to the line.
I know Reeves has been accused of hunting fouls before, Richard. Do you see that?
Oh, I don't know if it's all on Reeves. It's just the way the game is played. Great players learn how to put you in position to foul them. The goal of the game is to score, and if that's hunting fouls, then hunt away.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
On the free throw, no good. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing the teams probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Outside, Maxey. Back to Reeves. Misses the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The 3 for Doncic. Another 3 for Phoenix.
He's got a good handle, excellent body control. Is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
Maxey. No good that time. Good D by Barnes. Pass to Ayton. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. Now here's Doncic. Back to Adebayo. Foul in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
And that one drops.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Back to LeBron. looking to end the run. LeBron James making it look easy from deep.
And that's the improvement of his game. You've got to guard Bron close at the perimeter. He can be so efficient from out there.
Tipped away. Mitchell up top. Pass to James. Takes a three. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
That's his second triple of the quarter and third of the game. Keep building.
Here's Adebayo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Adebayo's got 10 points in the game. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution for your Suns.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Williamson. Drives to the hoop. Back to Mitchell. In the corner.
Lonzo, there's no reason for you not to do anything.
No good on the triple. Suns lead by 4. And stolen by Williamson.
His fate came out.
And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam.
Jeez.
That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Mitchell outside. Rebound by the Suns. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. It'll be the second of 5 straight played at home. Leonard with the bucket.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Pass to Harden. Okongwu grabs the board. And it's the Suns with the ball. They lead by 7. And it's Leonard missing. People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
Right side, Ball. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Ball. Shot clock at 5. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Raptors trailed by 7. Here's James.
Don't give it to him, people.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Lonzo Ball picks one up. Well, Richard, you were a teammate of LeBron James's, winning a title in Cleveland with him, playing with LeBron. What was something you learned about his game and about him?
Well, I learned that he takes the greatness that has been bestowed upon him as a gift, and it is a curse, but he understands how to handle both.
Ball with the bucket.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. And again, no good by Toronto. 24 seconds left to play in the first half.
Love watching Ball operate in the screen and roll, just picking the defense apart.
On the wing, Harden. Here's Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Deep 2 from Ball. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Phoenix holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Raptors trail by 8. Harden right side. Here's Jackson. Well-timed pass.
Wait. Can I get a replay?
Straight to the bucket.
No, I gotta get a replay. The ball, there's no way the ball
got his second bucket of the night.
Just muscling it home from there. Jackson is no stranger to having to work over strong defense.
Doncic with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Pass to McDaniels. No good on the
He's
three.
tired as hell. He just ran one play after halftime. How fucking tired.
Now Mitchell. And he goes right
There's
over
one
the
play.
Doncic and
How you
slams it
drinking,
down.
right?
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face. Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Now here's Doncic. And stolen by James. And here comes Harden. Leading the fast break. It's up a three.
Barnes
Sinks
ain't
the
come
three-pointer. Harden's got 9 points.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Pass to Leonard.
Yo,
You want to get my partnership?
Kawhi
yeah,
with
that's
the
what he
flush.
said.
And Leonard
Yeah,
makes
I
it
need to
look
check.
easy. Incredible at getting inside and just
Just send
finishing
me
with physicality.
Okay.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish
ridiculous,
it off?
though.
Not too shabby either. Outside, James. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. For the lead. And Mitchell with a nice bucket inside. He's got 12.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Over in the corner, Barnes to the inside.
What?
Stolen by Jackson.
Get up like that.
Pastor Williamson puts the move on. Mitchell.
So odd,
It's hauled in by Doncic. The Suns trailing.
Oh,
Offensive rebound.
hey.
Goes back up. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And that's now 9 points for Luka Doncic.
Oh, nice touch on Luka's mid-range there. The product of a lot of practice time and natural talent.
Harden gets the bucket.
But he's been
Those are
locked
force
all
games
the
off
way
the-
in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Shit spun around the hoop.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Oh, Leonard cleaning it up.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Kicks it out to Williamson. Here's Harden on the wing. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Adebayo. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
Harden outside. And there's the call on James.
Thank you.
That's his first foul.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Some changes for Toronto. The Suns leading.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
I wouldn't want to be that rim. Goodness, Ayton knows how to attack something with force.
Outside, Maxey shoots over ball. Maxey, no good.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Here's Ayton. Johnson outside. Pass the ball. For the three. Duran pulls it in. And it's Maxey with the ball for Toronto. They can look forward to San Francisco after this game and a matchup against Golden State. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip.
I just love the pace that Maxey plays at, constantly applying pressure to the defense.
Siakam outside. Shakes him. And the rejection by Zubats. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Hard to talk about a guy who can completely take over. Tyrese Maxey.
Oh, I love his energy. I love his focus. I love his love for the game. He is relentless. What's amazing is that there's still so much upside there, Kevin.
Maxey looking it over. In the corner, it's Wiggins. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And the passing ball displays night in and night out is impressive. He takes pride in his ability to facilitate.
Reeves drives in. Misses the layup. With the step back. Takes the 13-footer. And it comes off the front of the rim.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Suns ahead, up 3. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Suns lead by 3. Outside, ball. Pass to Ayton. Here's Okongwu. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Maxey. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
Oh, they've done a lot of damage in transition. Every time they see a chance to push the tempo, they're gone.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
Maxey, no good. And it's the Suns with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Ball, the bounce pass. The kick out to Ball. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Raptors.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
I don't think there's a team out there that doesn't want a player like Austin Reeves. This is a guy who is willing to sacrifice on both ends of the floor.
And the second free throw, good.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Outside, ball. Pass to Okongwu. From past the arc. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Horrible pass. Horrible pass.
Reeves right side. 6 on the shot clock. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Maxey. 6 to shoot. Shoots it.
And another miss. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Suns lead by 4. Pass to Ayton. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Love to see Ayton putting some muscle behind his shot, getting his motion through the foul.
Second team foul.
Free throw no good for Ayton. Toronto with the ball. Here's Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that ball? And Leonard gets it to go.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Hands it from downtown. Harden's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And he's quickly up to 4 made threes in this game. Sheesh, get this man the rock.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. LeBron outside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Suns making a change here. Phoenix leading by 6. Out left to the wing. McDaniels gets a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. McDaniels got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. From deep, Harden. Here's Jackson. Pass to Williamson. Harden right side. Another shot. And here's James outside. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
All these threes they're giving up force on this run.
Here's LeBron. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During the last break, listened in on Darko Rajakovic talking to his team. Now, he was very encouraging toward his guys. He said, look, you're working hard out there, but I need you to keep doing that. Crucial point right here. Give me everything you have, so you can expect intensity out of this huddle. Guys?
Thank you, David. Raptors trailed by 15. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And James picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. 1:56 left here in the 4th quarter. Ayton the screen. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Pass to Leonard. Lets it go with a 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Leonard's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for the Suns. On the wing, Harden.
Phoenix. Yeah, hi, Phoenix.
Basket counts. And that's 17 points for James Harden.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here's Doncic. Here's Ayton. 3-pointer. And it's Luka Doncic with the 3. Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Suns.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Luka Doncic.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly fit for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
The shot's good, and the Suns lead by 18.
And you can sense that these fans
these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. The three for Doncic. LeBron outside. Pass to Jackson. Back to LeBron. Three-pointer. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. And Doncic, here we go. Can't connect from short range. So it's the Suns winning easily here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know they're fans.
26-10. Fucking great. A great game.
Check your phone, Ash. I'm on the phone with them now. They're not trying to let me transfer it over to your name. I'm going to just have to lose out on my father ticket.
How come?
Because they said I booked through a third party, which was Expedia.
And you can't talk to Expedia?
And it's illegal for them to, I guess, cancel it.
Okay. It says that it's missing some information. So let me go back and check that out. One moment.
So you say you can't go through Expedia again and change it?
Does start playing like you trash ass niggas.
They talking about push through. Push who? Lil James in this thing, man. They talking about push through. Push who? Lil James in this thing, man. You know I walk in working my shoulder. You know I walk in working my shoulder. You know I walked in, working my shoulder. You know I walked in, working my shoulder. Yeah, he be like, ball head, ball head, ball head, ball head. You know I walked in, working my shoulder. 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 Yeah, that cameraman get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. The cameraman get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Now do that, man, do that, man, do that, man, game, do that, man.
And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill. And Brent Berry, Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. Here we go. And it's the Suns to start out. Doncic with it. Shoots over Harden. And it's Doncic missing. Here's Toronto with the ball.
Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, B.A. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new.
Now here's Doncic. Over Williamson. And that one comes up a bit short. With the drive, Adebayo grabs the board. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Phoenix. Here's Barnes. Phoenix no good that time either. James with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. Up and in.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Look, with the size and athleticism of LeBron James, it gives you more problems than the math book.
Pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Jackson. Adebayo, that's good.
And the lid's off. They're 1 for 4 to begin this one, but that shot might just get them going.
On the wing, Mitchell. Here's Harden. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Leonard looking over the floor to the paint.
Jackson. Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better. Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
There's no he saved it.
I mean, if I was out there, I'd probably test anyone but Jackson Jr.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Doncic on the wing. Out to Leonard. McDaniels from long range. The shot no good.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
James, that's good.
And LeBron's still a force inside. Size, athleticism, it's all still there.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Even if he's not a big man, Harden can score inside with the best of them.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Darko Rajakovic. He had a sleepless night trying to figure out how to stop Luka Doncic. He said it's rare to see a player force the other 9 players on the floor to play at his pace. It's very methodical. Like a machine, he said Doncic shows no mercy. Brian?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Doncic with it. Harden picks him up. And the basket by Leonard.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
James, a good look. And another basket for Toronto.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Adebayo. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game.
And you love the energy that Bam is bringing here, just all over the glass.
James can't get it to go.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. 1:49 left in the first quarter. Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
And there's that athleticism we talked about with Zion. What a dunk.
Pass to Adebayo. The fadeaway. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. The Raptors with a lead. Here's Williamson. Barnes with the rebound.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
You know, he's 6'9". Brent, would you call Bam Adebayo a small ball center?
If you were standing in front of him, BA, would you do that? I don't know if I want to do that. I want to ask Bam what he wants to be called, whether it's center or forward. It doesn't really much matter. This guy can play both ends of the floor and can dominate a game. He's got great strength, great length, and continues to grow his game.
Now here's Williamson. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Shot clock at 6. And there's James from the arc. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 1. And that one, good.
Look at Doncic challenging the defense, using a tricky dribble move.
The shot by James, no good. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Doncic's shot is good.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Williamson into the lane. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
I feel like Zion with that quickness. Guys are just not ready for that first step.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Adebayo from long range. Rebound by the Raptors.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's James. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Suns on top. They're up by 1. And we'll be back in just a minute. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to try to feed that, get out quick.
Here's ball. And stolen by Reeves. This one for 3. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. The Suns trailing. Down low. Here's the floater. And the layup is good by Johnson. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there are still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, BA, and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
Ball no good. On offense, here come the Raptors. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind. Brian, the way he sees the game makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Allie. Pass to Duran. Here's Maxey. He's covered by Siakam. And here's Zubats. The Raptors
they can't get that off, bro.
Sinks it from distance. Reeves has got 6.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
To the middle. And Ayton with the stuff.
The big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
Outside Reeves. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Ball. Ball in the paint.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Duran the screen. To the inside.
Oh,
and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And it's 6-10. Jalen Duran is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
So both teams changing it up here.
Well,
Brett, the 23-24 Pistons tied an NBA record by losing 23 straight. One bright spot, however, was Jalen Duren.
Well, the bright spot, BA, would be that you wouldn't mention that again. So let's just forget about that and put it behind us. But Jalen Duren did have some moments. He averaged a double-double that season at just 20 years of age. So the sky is still the limit for this young, big, physical player.
Boucher outside. Here's Maxey. Phoenix grabs the miss.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Siakam goes back up. Stolen by Wiggins. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Shot is good by Reeves. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Toronto.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far. Really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Inside.
No.
Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Chris Boucher. And the Raptors with some changes. And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage in his position, Greg?
Well, BA, he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
And there's the lob. And stolen by Williamson. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Jackson gets the bucket.
Again, I mean, just weak fast break defense.
Takes a step back to the paint. Here's Ayton. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. Jaren Jackson picks one up, and he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
And Ayton, with that efficiency, just becomes an outstanding option for what you do offensively.
The Suns leading. Here's Doncic. Rebounded by James Harden. And so here is Toronto. We've got 1:28 left in the first half. Pass to Jackson. Williamson outside. Here's Williamson. Outside for Mitchell. 4 on the clock. Lets it go from the wing. And Ayton pulls it down.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Harden from outside. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Pass to Harden. It's tipped. Back to Williamson. Now, here is James. 6 points for him. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And this is a pretty even game right now in Toronto. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock.
Well, just because he might not be as big as some of the other guys that are on the floor, it doesn't dissuade him from getting in there and playing fearlessly on the glass.
With the floater. Unable to get that one. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Phoenix out in front, up by 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And Toronto has possession. 2-point game. Harden scanning the floor. Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. That one's good. This game is all even. Mitchell's gotten his first bucket of the night. Here's Doncic. Luka coming through.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Kicks it out to Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Doncic. And he can't bank that one in. Here's Toronto with the ball. Mitchell with the ball. And Williamson throws it down.
So awesome to see Zion healthy and showing off that elite athleticism.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Adebayo. There's the three. The rebound by Jackson. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. The lead is 2. Williamson inside. Good D by Adebayo.
Their first miss after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half. 1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into
Nobody got that?
And you know, Brent, Scotty Barnes does so much for this team. That includes creating for others.
Yeah, I think that's probably the #1 attribute. He's got the length and size to be a defender that can guard 2 through 4, BA, but Scotty's a problem because he can create opportunities and advantages on the offensive end.
They get it back. And finished off by Adebayo.
Bam grabs the board, and then Bam knows what to do.
Here's James. Driving in. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Leonard, good.
Great shooter off that quick release. Kawhi expecting the pass and did the rest.
The three from Mitchell. 3-ball. Donovan Mitchell.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team, the ability to knock down jumpers.
The three, James. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Well, defensively, they've been flat in this second half. A very different type of team than we saw in the first.
Leonard can't get it to go. Toronto leading by 3. Jackson, right side. Outside for Mitchell. Williamson outside. Pass to Harden. Back to James.
So then the Kawhi's nowhere to be found.
From outside, off the mark. Suns trail by 3. Now Adebayo. Check by Mitchell.
Yo.
Leonard for 3.
I think it's cheaper
Doncic
flights
outside.
down there. You just, obviously, you
Second chance effort. Takes it inside. Luka proving he can score from anywhere.
Like one has you going
what
to
energy
Atlanta
on the drive from Doncic, charging in before the defense can seal up the gaps.
Yeah. Same data, right?
Yeah, same. I think same times.
You on Expedia?
1:51 left in the third quarter.
Nah, I did it. My sister
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
But like you get there.
That one on Barnes.
If you want to do some kind of search out there for professional scorer,
I think it'll be like
James Harden's
difference.
picture pops up first. I mean, this guy does it all.
More?
And what you like about James Harden, he can play with any set of teammates.
Well, we're seeing this transition, BA, right, from Harden being this elite offensive system by himself to now being a better teammate, a guy who can facilitate and set guys up to make better offensive plays. So not shouldering the entire load anymore. He's been very flexible over the past couple seasons.
Duren.
That's what I was
And it's
saying.
Phoenix with a rebound. Their next game is at FedEx Forum in Memphis for a matchup with the Grizzlies. And that'll mark the end of this 5-game road trip.
That shit might have
The
added
Raptors
right
for the lead.
Like they cancel each other out. But I think
Pass to Zubac.
Yeah, hold on, brother.
Right side Harden. Back to Zubac.
Yeah, cancel out what?
Outside for Harden. Here's the three. Drains the triple. Harden's got 7 points in the game.
There's so many things that make Harden a dangerous offensive player, but that three-point shot, that's tops on the list.
Okongwu with the bucket.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Harden. And then Harden.
So they say you can't change the name on the
We're pretty deep into his career, but James Harden's still showing that
first.
And he's going for the oop here. Oh, and
you can't talk to
Johnson
them.
slams it in.
Nice pass and strong finish. Johnson just powering that one down.
Harden into the lane. From deep Reeves. Okongwu with the rebound.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
With the protection
down low. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
His hate time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. And here's Siakam for three. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. Toronto out in front. They lead by 2.
With the flights too, you can do them through Karna.
Yeah, I usually do PayPal.
Well, this has been a great contest so far.
PayPal, yeah.
The fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 2. Pass to Ball. Shot from 16. Kept alive. To the wing, right side. Tries again. And perfection right through the net.
That's a needle in the haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Left side Reeves. Pass to Zubats.
I think flying
just
down,
5 to shoot.
It would be cheaper for you to go with.
And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
But flying down, we probably should go separate.
And the Suns with possession to take the lead. And the nice bucket inside from Ball.
The Southwest flight on the
Ball's
way back.
got 4 points now in the quarter.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
What's the
Southwest? Maxey knocks it down from distance.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
220 down that. From IEH.
A shot by Johnson, no good. They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
Yeah. So coming back, you need one from IEH.
Reeves with the ball. Guarded now by Ball.
That's
for 3, Maxey. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point.
I think even in the morning.
You have to love how strong Maxey takes it inside. Feels like he can beat everyone to the cup.
To halt the run. Out of bounds. The Raptors will take it. Raptors lead by 6. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Here's Duran.
And that shit 225 too. So we'll be spending like 4.
Another shot.
445.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
And so here is Toronto. Jacks up a 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Suns trail by 9.
But I'm
and here's Doncic outside. That shot, no good.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Yep, that one goes. And the Raptors lead by 11.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you? Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Durham, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer. That's what he does, rock solid at the line.
Here's McDaniels. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Doncic. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA.
Oh, man. Nobody is stopping that.
Way up there in the rafters.
Insane. What a finish. Yeah, looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
Wow, deep shot from Luka.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That could change things.
James double teamed. Back to Williamson. James outside. Harden from outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
You can see that coming. Harden was going to answer back, and he did.
And the call will be against James Harden. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer was going over with his team. And it wasn't a very happy huddle. Coach told the team, we need to be better with the ball. We're committing too many turnovers. It's hurting us. Back over to you, Brian.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Big-time scoring explosion in this one from Bam. Didn't think he would have this kind of offensive impact.
That's OD. Niggas thought it was just going to be...
Here's James. Knocks down the 18-footer. And the Raptors lead by 14.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something. He got his timing down.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Raptors.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. So go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for James Harden.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team. I mean, he was amazing tonight.
A nice shot by Mitchell.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
McDaniels from long range. They get it again. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
And the basket is good.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And Ayton gets it to go.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And there's James from the arc. Basket is good.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific mood right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
So it's the Raptors winning this one easily, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Why you keep passing this nigga ball?
I think that as fathers, there's some things that we have to love, have to live with. Not gonna be fixed from everything. Everything ain't gonna be well. Oh, there's some relationships that you gotta walk. And you gotta, and you know, gotta drag your ass across the finish line, egg broke, and you gotta win. Bingo.
The Sunday, I start off in Miami. I had a 10-hour shoot with the main choice. But I'm not complain because it was, yeah, I look good. I'm actually good for take a look at now. Anyone I get that, me I take that. I'm in a business. Wait for go to studio after because I'm asleep. And then Monday I hopped on a flight, went straight to New York because I have a lot of meetings at this building. So beautiful, so insane. It blew my mind, literally. I went shopping because we did have a video shoot in a Jamaica. And I did have to get something sweet before we touch the flight. Touched down in a Jamaica Wednesday. I go up on a set, shoot my video with Ishan, tip remix. Thursday, I spend all day with my snuckle. I go back to Miami. Friday to transit to go to Saturday. I wake up early because we did have to do my set to do a shoot with Glass.com. Yeah, I'm reading the mind. Just do a call at the Hollywood Bowl. I work hard.
I'm 113 days sober today from alcohol and gardening. One thing I have learned is that God will not give you your next task until you complete the first thing He asked you to do.
Right now, see my lifestyle's changing. Can't lie, see I like it. I was chilling in a bando with cats last year. Now I'm chilling with a crew from Love Island. Different. Can't do this music thing. I don't like when you talk about riding, but this exciting. I love money big. Say for ski jaws and I'm chilling it too. Man step and flex round there trying to finish them youths. Top block drilling it.
Ah, yes. Free pussy has arrived.
More time man stepping in twos. Watch my back when I lean. Man do the same cause that's my brother. Put one hand on my brother. Man getting straight round there with a straight. Man talk tough and the neck catch him in the flesh. I just put me a tender.
Born without my car, bro.
So you know I'm about my bar. I love my freedom, but I risk it anytime I see them. Fly at the ride, man, freedom.
Been there, done that.
Hola, and welcome to Noche Latina, an NBA celebration of Latin heritage. We're proud to bring it to you here at 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline.
Make no mistake, these teams have very little love for one another. It's a heated rivalry that the fans relish.
Yeah, you love it when you have these kind of games. Two teams evenly matched and going at it.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Down low. And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And this promises to be an up-tempo affair, Brent. Both teams aren't shy about getting out on the break.
I think about it, BA, are the coaches telling each of their teams tonight, look, as fast as we get out in transition, we have to do the same in terms of getting back in transition defense. Just slow them down 3 or 4 seconds to make them set up anything in the half-court offense, and ultimately that could win out here tonight.
Now here's Wagner. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer, no good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up to Phoenix. McDaniels, that's good.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Here's Şengün. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
I was fine when he dragged him back.
And here's Doncic outside. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
Using that change of pace off the dribble, Doncic gets the shots he wants.
Here's Embiid. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Offensive rebound. And finished off by Adebayo.
And you love the energy that Bam is bringing here, just all over the glass.
Here's Ingram.
He wasn't even talking.
And the layup is good off the glass.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Now here's Doncic.
Oh, that's so far.
He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game.
Not yet, but
McDaniels from long range.
One ran out of bounds.
Well, Brent, the Pels bowing out to the Thunder in the first round last season. Not a bad showing, though.
Yeah, no shame in that. You lose to the #1 seed in the Western Conference. They have a great collection of young players and just need to spend more time together to try to take that next step. One change to take them from a playing game to home court advantage this season. He has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Davis down low. Checking the numbers. He's averaging close to 15 a game. He can't get it to go. McDaniels can't hit. Pelicans trail by 7. Ingram with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
And that's the way it should be. Ingram aggressive to the rack.
The 3 from Ball. It's rebounded by Şengün. And Ingram has got the ball here for New Orleans. And the call will be against Brandon Ingram. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Number 4, De'Aaron Fox.
Now here's Ball. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Outside McDaniels. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Fox, that's good.
Fox getting in, nifty scoring there, not hesitating inside.
Phoenix leading by 3. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We talked about facing a premier defender like Anthony Davis, and Coach told me AD is obviously a tremendous offensive player, but his impact on D is even greater. He's an elite rim protector, and he moves like a wing out there on the perimeter. Without a doubt, Davis covers a lot of ground defensively. Back to you, B.A.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. The confidence that Fox has shown in his shot has skyrocketed the last few years, Brent.
Yeah, the combination, BA, sometimes of you working on your 3 to gain confidence, but the coaching staff also telling you, go ahead and shoot that shot. I think those things have played out for De'Aaron Fox. Look, he can be streaky, but the fact that he's willing to take it is elevating his play.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far at the line. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Fox just a blur in transition.
Ball outside. Johnson on the wing. Back to Siakam. Pass the ball. Phoenix no good that time either. 1:36 left in the first quarter of the game. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
I like the defensive pressure they started with here. Now, they forced some turnovers, and it's given them an early boost.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break adds to your total in a hurry.
Here's New Orleans. They're on a 16-7 run. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. The Pelicans lead by 3. And Fox powers it home.
Continuing to expand his offensive game. Fox, a potent scorer, and will fill it up in a hurry.
Pass to Siakam. Three-pointer. That shot, no good. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
To the middle. Davis. Okongwu with the rebound.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid straight up and in. Spicy P finishing the U.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock. And the Suns pushing it up now. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Nice pass and strong finish. Johnson just powering that one down.
Fox outside. Pass to Embiid. Takes the 3. Doesn't go that time. But if it goes, no good on the buzzer beater. And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for the Pelicans. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter.
18. He's crazy.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you think, guys?
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
They're looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
Outside Ingram. Siakam pulls down the board.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Ingram with the ball. Now Okongwu defending. And Ingram is good for 3. Ingram's got 7.
Ingram staying agile, ready to take the shot as soon as that opened up for him.
The kick out to Ball. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got a shadow in out there.
Here's Ingram. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
The 3 from Barnes. Unable to get that one. New Orleans leading by 3. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Yeah, right now, Brandon Ingram is just taking command of the entire game.
Back to Doncic. Pass to Adebayo. Over Wagner. McDaniels up top. Doncic outside. And a miss there on the triple. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Minnesota will be traveling to face him after this game. And they'll be reaching the back half of a 4-game home stretch. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Pelicans are still developing their on-court chemistry. Coach Willie Green said this group is still pretty young in terms of being on the floor together. We're starting to figure it out. We just have to stay committed and continue to be elite on both ends of the floor, and it starts with our defense. B.A.?
They've really got something, Allie. Thanks. Green. And again, New Orleans, no good. Brunson speeds in to finish the break.
You get Brunson that wide open of a floor, he's going to operate there.
Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for Phoenix. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game.
4th team foul.
Phoenix on D. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last. Phoenix with the ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run. And stolen by Green.
I fucked it up.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And it's like Green doesn't have an off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
And he can't hit the second.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
And it's Brunson missing. Outside Davis. Over Adebayo. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Count it. Brunson's got 7 now in this quarter.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside Ingram. Pass to Green. Takes the hit and scores inside. Green.
I love it. What concentration. Green taking the contact well and converting with confidence. This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Ingram on the wing. He's got 12. Davis down low. Soft touch off the glass. Davis has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Good spot where Davis can operate. He has the ability to dominate down low.
Leonard's shot's good.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Oh, Embiid with the flush.
And that's the hunger that Embiid plays with. He just gobbles up the miss and goes back up for the score.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Davis with a rebound. Pelicans trail by 4. Takes a 3. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession. 1:06 left to play in the first half. Launches it. And Ayton pulls it down.
Risky strategy here. I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside. We'll see. Using his size to full advantage. He beats everyone to the ball.
Pass to Embiid. They kick it out to Murray. And the 3 off target. The Suns lead by 4. McDaniels from long range. The shot off that time. Green with the ball. And it's Brunson picking him up. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last.
Just a second late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time he might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
26 seconds left in the second period. Wagner outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Davis. Here's Embiid. Ooh, 8 with the block. And he's able to get it back. They shoot again. The second effort. Outside for Ingram. The 3 is up. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for the Suns. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. We'll be back in a moment. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Here's Ingram. Throws it up high. Stolen by Siakam. And the Suns pushing it up now. And Ball throws it down.
Lonzo Ball can be so elite playing in the transition game.
And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
And here's Siakam for 3.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
To the left side wing. Embiid inside. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
To the inside. The kick out to Ball. Off target from 3-point range. Pelicans trail by 6. Inside. Stolen by Siakam. Ball left side. Siakam outside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
And you watch Jalen Johnson. His athleticism, man, it's unique.
Pretty unique at his size, right, B.A.? He just glides around the court. He's got great speed when they play in transition and can get above the rim. So this guy, a bit of a matchup nightmare. Just think when he gets his confidence.
Ingram with the ball. Guarded now by Ball. Pass to Şengün. Wagner outside. That 3's off the mark. Phoenix leading by 7. Here's Ball. And Davis with the block.
No surprise why AD has led the league in blocks before.
And Şengün throw it down.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. All no good. Pelicans trail by 5. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Here's Ingram. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Ingram's got 14.
And we continue to watch the rise of Ingram. He just keeps adding to his offensive repertoire.
Pass to Siakam. From deep 3-point range. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department and then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And it's tied up with that one. And Brandon Ingram was the key piece of the Anthony Davis trade. That move changed his career, Brent.
No doubt about it. B.I. won the most improved player of the year in his first season away from the Lakers. So sometimes that change of scenery can open up opportunity and get you a chance to show your excellence.
Knocks down the long J. 9 points in the game.
It just feels like every year Brunson is sharpening his skills as a passer and playmaker, knowing that his position, he's got to move it around.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Fires for three. Leonard pulls down the board. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Pass to Aiden. Outside Brunson. Off target from outside. Fox left side. Over to the left wing. Now Davis. Brunson defending. In transition. Here come the Suns. Here's Adebayo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Suns lead by 2. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Phoenix?
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And the Pelicans will go for a different look here. 1:44 left in the third. Fox surveying the D. It's hauled in by the Suns. Adebayo in the post. Back to Brunson. Fires the three. The long-range missile from Brunson.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Pass to Powell. Collins with it. Jacks up a three. Adebayo grabs the board. Right side, Brunson. Here's Ayton. Back to Leonard. Here goes Leonard. The rebound by Allen.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
And he lobs it up top. Throw it down on the lob.
You could put that ball just about anywhere for Jared Allen. Puts those long arms to great use.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
So why you want him?
And he drops the first.
Yeah.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
Well, Ayton and efficiency go hand in hand. I mean, this guy's field goal percentage is on cloud 9.
Phoenix leading by 4. Pass to McDaniels. Three-pointer off the mark.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Fox outside. With 4 on the clock. Oh, Fox with the flush off the drive.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Leonard on the wing. This one for 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
And Wagner gets it to go.
Well, that's a needle in a haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Pass to McDaniels. There's the triple. shot, no good. And it's Murray with the ball for New Orleans to take the lead. Right side, Davis. And the Pelicans get another bucket right there.
And with that comfort that AD feels from the mid-range, he's going to feast from there.
Here's Brunson outside. It's rebounded by Wagner. New Orleans in the lead. Murray for three. Sends it home from three-point land. Murray's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Trying to find the spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
To the inside. And stolen by Leonard. Here's the break. McDaniels from long range.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Pass to Davis. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Davis down low. Outside for Green. 5 on the clock. Here's Şengün. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And the Pelicans lead by 7. Pass to Okongwu. And the shot goes in.
Yeah, the instant LaMelo sees the opening, he's moving the ball. He jumps at the chance to feed a wide open guy.
To the wing on the left. Şengün. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And their offense has been much tighter since halftime. The guys are starting to work together, moving the ball around, getting good shots.
It's Şengün, high post. Okongwu with the rebound. And here are the Suns. They trail by 7. Siakam, that's good.
You forget sometimes about Pascal's physicality. The guy is 230 pounds. He's a big wing that can throw that weight around.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That'll be foul number 5 on him.
And that's 5. One more, and he'll be disqualified. Got to be more careful.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Both teams deciding to change it up. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Mike Budenholzer said to the team. And Coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots, and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. PA?
Okay, thanks, Allie.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
I like that penetration there. Murray getting to the cup with great quickness.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
New Orleans leading by 4. Shoots from the baseline. Barnes with the rebound.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Offensive rebound. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Leonard for 3.
He hasn't found the range lately. It's wild to think he had 3 triples there in the first half. You love their effort. They've owned the glass tonight.
3-pointer, Fox. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Fox has got 19 points.
Yeah, you like to see how comfortable Fox is from deep.
Nice move. And the Suns miss again. Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 15-6 run. Driving to the basket. McDaniels with some nice D. stolen by Davis. Fox outside. Pass to Embiid. Fader on the way. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. And it's a 9-point Pelican lead.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Leonard gets the bucket.
Don't sleep on Kawhi's range. He'll burn you from down deep.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error.
Right knee did. Might have bounced after this. Still what, Reese? Let me hear it. If I remember it. Too many songs, man.
There's a minute 34 left to play in the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Wagner. Offline with a three. Suns trail by 6. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And that one misses.
Yeah, he may not play in every game, but when it matters, Kawhi Leonard, it's about as good as it gets.
Davis drawing the double team. Wagner outside. Right side Davis. No one covering.
As soon as Davis receives the ball, you just know he's going to take it at the D. And the basket there was big.
Here's Adebayo. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. It's stolen by Leonard. Launches a three. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Pass to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Vicious finish by Şengün. What a play. Wow.
It falls. And now they trail by just 4.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Second team foul.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
The second one drops. And that narrows the lead down to just 3. And he nails the third. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. And so the big win by New Orleans in it.
Not enough time, buddy. Not enough time.
Sayonara. Oh, man, I'm gonna go outside, man. I've been in the crib all day. This ain't it.
Can help you. They can only assist you. Nobody likes to share their pint, but the new.
Oh, shut up, bitch.
Are you ready? Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just hating cause I'm realer than you. Better than you, bitch, and this is the proof. We so high, better than the roof. Ain't millions out enough, feeling my soul. Yeah, we still got every risk cause we have nothing to make it with this job. Feeling my okay, look, violence. And I'm still making the violence. And I kept it silent. Bitch trying to suck me like a lolly.
Too hard.
Huh? I'm touching you.
Yeah, but you taking away my air.
Let's eat.
Hey, man. Oh my God, that's a banger.